The pram was ready, fresh sheets on the bed, and newlyweds Elodie and Andrew couldn't wait to meet their first child. Then the unthinkable happened. They lost their unborn son in a horror crash. But the woman who allegedly caused it wasn't charged over the death of baby Remy, because according to the law, he didn't exist.
He's a little boy.
He was a little boy that was expected, that was already loved.
He had 10 toes and 10 fingers, even his own bedroom.
That cupboard's full of clothes, full of little socks, shoes.
Could you feel the kicks?
You could see the kicks.
And he already had a name.
We wanted a name that was easy to say in English and in French. And so Remy is my grandfather's name.
Baby Remy was Elodie and Andrew Aldridge's little boy, but he never got to take his first breath.
I just want to see them in my eyes. I want to hear the cry for the first time. Just didn't hear it.
At 34 weeks pregnant, Elodie was glowing. The newlyweds in Katunga in regional Victoria were told, get ready. Remy was a big baby and he may come early.
Yeah, I had the bag packed, the seat ready.
So excited.
In October last year, Elodie was driving home after a midwife appointment.
Listened to his heart. He was fine.
But she never made it back. Crystal Kemp was behind the wheel of a four-wheel drive with her 5-year-old relative Savannah Kemp in the back, approaching the same rural intersection as Elodie, when police alleged she ran a stop sign, crashing into Elodie's car and a Land Cruiser.
It was like walking into a war zone. My wife pinned in a car, not able to get out, screaming.
I don't remember much of it, but I do remember, I think I'm losing my baby. Please save him.
Paramedics flew Elodie to Melbourne.
I said, is my wife alive? Yes. Is my son? I'll see you soon. Came in the room and I knew. I got to meet Remy in the birthing suite. He was cold. I remember holding him saying, wake up, just wake up.
Andrew grieved the death of his son for 3 days while at his wife's bedside before he could tell her the dreaded news.
And I knew it was true, but I just couldn't believe it.
What are you holding, Elodie?
Little bear has been given to Remy at the hospital. I can't fall asleep if I don't have him in my hand. It's just, that's all we have left.
Crystal Kemp has been charged with dangerous driving causing the death of 5-year-old Savannah and dangerous driving causing serious injury to Elodie.
I got that phone call. There will be no charge for Remy's death. He's not considered a human being by the law.
And Victoria's Transport Accident Commission, known as the TAC, also acknowledged their son's death.
They will pay for the funeral, the cremation.
So Remy had his own TAC claim number.
Yep.
He had a funeral.
Yep.
But he's not recognised as a alleged victim of crime.
No. That doesn't make sense.
It does not make sense.
This is a very difficult area of the law because it involves the life of an unborn child, which raises a lot of moral and philosophical questions.
Dr Brianna Chesser is a lawyer and associate professor in criminology and justice at RMIT University.
The laws in Victoria limit the police in terms of charging someone who's harmed a mother with an unborn child in them to one option, and that is serious injury to the mother.
When you look at what's been left at the scene of this crash, the community is clearly grieving the loss of not one, but 2 young lives. The Victorian courts, though, see things differently. Had this crash happened just 50 minutes north over the border in New South Wales, the law would have recognised Remy's life and everything his parents lost.
Zoe's law has been 12 years in the making.
It took the deaths of unborn baby Zoe in New South Wales and Sophie in Queensland to change laws there, setting a strong precedent for change in Victoria.
Why can't we have Remy's law? Make his stand for something.
The couple launched a petition for Victorian laws to recognise unborn babies like Remy as human beings.
If it takes the mother that's in an abusive relationship to the drunk husband, if it takes someone walking down the road gets pushed over and mugged.
And unfortunately, it takes tragic circumstances where we have to think about when laws are not fit for purpose.
State member for the Shepparton district, Kim O'Keefe, tabled a parliamentary petition on the couple's behalf in April, now waiting on a response from the state government.
I move that the petition tabled in my name be taken into consideration on the next sitting day.
New South Wales had to wait 12 years. Queensland waited 9 years, those families that were pushing for this change of law. You know, that's so unfair.
Instead of planning Remy's first birthday, the couple will soon mark a year without him. And Elodie will have her 4th surgery for the injuries she suffered, a broken wrist, hip and pelvis. Remy's bedroom is exactly as it was the day Elodie last heard his heartbeat.
You're happy to put the cot together, no matter how much it annoys you. Pick out the outfit for the first time. What's he going to come home in? But now we have to work out what do we bury him in? No parent should do that.
No parent should they? And the Victorian government says it has the balance right with the current laws, so nothing will change. That is brutal and it is heartless. Seriously, the balance is right? Ask Elodie and Andrew if they feel the same way about that.